Hey you guys, Namaste, Merry Christmas, and Happy Holidays to everyone around the world. This is me, Diara. I am an intuitive card reader from Germany. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to all my customers, and a very big thank you to everyone who subscribed and shared and is helping me to keep up this channel and this energy. Let's do another reading here. It's the end of the year. It's almost New Year's Eve, and I think a lot of you out there are seeking for information and for guidance. And I'm very happy that I can provide this guidance to you guys. But please do always keep in mind that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. This is a very important information. We cannot mention that enough. This is a general reading. This is not a personal reading. If you feel intimidated by some things that's been said here on my channel, feel free to look for another reader. What I'm doing here is trying to help you, and giving you some information and some insights into your specific situation as good as possible. Let's get started. This is, do you dare? Do you dare to listen to the truth? Especially since this is the end of the year, I think it would be a very good time for closure if this is needed. I mean, for some of you, it may be needed, and for some not. So, pick your pile, pick your cards, 1, 2, 3, and be honest with yourself, be objective with yourself, and see how much those cards do resonate with your current situation, yes or no. Okay, and do always keep in mind that this is for your highest interest, even if the information that is given is not positive. And I know it from myself. I mean, I do those pick a card readings myself, looking on YouTube for good readers and then trying to get some information about the crushes that I'm having or whatnot. And it's always very beautiful to listen to positive information and positive readings. But the question is always, is this helpful? Is this only to keep up hopes, or is it really helpful for you to move on in your real life? But having said this, let's get started. I know you are impatiently waiting. So this is going to be pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. And I will get started right away with pile number 1, which is the rose quartz, okay? So if you have chosen pile number 3, let's get started by looking into his or her current energy. This is a love reading. This is about someone you have a crush on, someone you love, someone you may have been with in the past, someone you are waiting for already, maybe for a while, a love interest, maybe an ex, I don't know, your twin flame, your soulmate. So what is his or her, what is their current energy? And we have the Queen of Cups here. So with the Queen of Cups here, which is a female card, obviously, this is someone who's trying, I'm hearing that this is someone who's trying to get in touch with his emotions. I think this is someone who may have been in the past a little bit more, into money and material things and career and finances and the profession and the job, And these days, this person is a little bit more connected to his or her emotional body and emotions and feelings. At least this person is trying. Whether this is whether this works out or not is maybe another question, but at least this person is trying to get in touch with his true feelings and emotions. And I'm hearing that this person is having some inner child topics to deal with still, like problems and issues from the past maybe even like 30 or 40 years ago, you know, like from this person's childhood, depending on how old this person is. I mean, I read for a lot of people. Some of you are quite young still, you know, like 20, in the mid-20s, maybe the beginning of 30s. Me, myself, I am 42, so it is always a question of interpretation, what you think is young and what you think is not so young anymore. But nevertheless, this person, regardless of the age, is still dealing with some inner child topics, or maybe this person just begun to work with those topics and issues. I'm hearing topics like self-esteem, confidence, you know, like yeah, maybe this person was educated and raised in a specific way and never questioned this ways, and never questioned his childhood or the parents and whatnot. But now this person, yeah, is starting to think about stuff, right? This is the current stage, trying to get in touch with the intuition and with the emotional body and feelings and yeah, the spirituality maybe even. Right? Especially if this person was very much into finances and career in the past. This is a huge leap for this person, right? Do not underestimate this change here. I mean, this is kind of a transformation, and this transformation needs time. I'm hearing patience is needed here for pile number 1 people, for sure, right? This is the current energy. So what do they want? What is what this person wants when it comes to you? Okay, so we have been talking about his current energy in general. And now let's see, when it comes to you, what does this person want from you and from your connection and relationship? So we have here the birds, we have the stars, and we have the ways, which is the decision. Right? So this person definitely wants to make a decision when it comes to you. This person has to make a decision, maybe even. So I don't know where you're at right now, whether this is a third-party situation, maybe there is another person involved, an ex-wife, maybe even children involved here in this situation for you guys. So a lot of different scenarios, and honestly spoken, I don't want this reading to be very, very long, you know, like as an extreme long. So you know where you're at least a little bit. I mean, obviously you don't really know where you're at, otherwise you would not be listening to this reading, but you know, I mean, at least you know your situation. So you know whether this is a crush only or your ex-husband that you have been living with for 10 years, okay? But nevertheless, this person, when it comes to you right now, this person knows that they have to make a decision. And they are about to do it, okay? We have the star card here, which is always speaking of a destination is destined to be, right? This is divine guidance involved and higher forces involved. This, and what I said in the beginning, that this person is maybe trying to get connected a little bit more with his or her intuition and stuff and spirituality. Again, we have this here, right? With the star card. This card speaks of a lot of intuition and karma and destiny. And yeah, it speaks that divine forces are at play here, okay? And this is also what the person wants. This person wants something to happen, for sure. I can almost, you know, like feel it and touch it even. Do you know what I mean? This person wants something to happen. This person is not only thinking about a change or thinking about a transformation when it comes to you. This person really wants something to happen, which could also be, you know, maybe if you are together already and you having kind of a hard time right now, you know, like fighting a lot, having arguments, especially maybe even the holidays, you know, like some things popped up for you and you don't know whether or not to give this relation another chance. This person knows the difficulty of the situation, and this person knows that something has to happen here. Okay, especially with the birds. These cards, this card here, I don't exactly know the name of this kind of bird in English. You know, I'm from Germany. I'm not a native speaker. I think it's also stork. In Germany, we say Storch. And this cat, those birds are saying that something is coming. You know, like in Germany, to the little children, when they ask, Mommy, where are the babies coming from? We say the storch are bringing the babies, you know. So this card is speaking of change. This card is speaking of incoming energy. Most of the time, 90% of the time, positive. Okay, so yeah, good news for you. This person wants something. This person wants to make a decision. This person wants to move forward. We have the ways here, the road, the crossroads, you know, like this person wants something to happen here with the storks. And this is what this person wants. Okay, so then let's see what to expect. I mean, it's one thing that somebody wants something and someone is thinking about somebody and what, but it's another thing what is really happening then in the future, right? So we have the deception card here, which we do not like to see, especially not in a love reading. We have religious factors and reconciliation. So my intuition, okay, and I mean, card reading is based on intuition a lot. My intuition is telling me that this person is wearing a poker face. What to expect? You can expect this person not to be a 100% honest and blunt with you in the nearest future. Okay, these are timeless readings. Almost all my readings are timeless. So whenever you find this reading, this is valid. Okay, so maybe it's now the holiday season around Christmas and New Year. Maybe it's springtime, maybe it's summertime, maybe it's autumn 2020. I don't know, but what you can expect in the nearest future to happen when it comes to this person, although this person wants transformation and wants change and wants to make a decision, this person is not showing that to you. He or she is not yet showing his true intentions to you. He or she is wearing a poker face. Maybe this is due to the fact that this person wants to protect themselves, or maybe this person wants to protect somebody else or something else. Maybe this person wants to protect you even a little bit. You know, maybe this person does not like to talk first and then take action later. Maybe this person likes to do the things the other way around, you know, like maybe this person likes to act in a specific way and likes their actions to speak. Okay, so this person is maybe a little bit secretive. This is what you can expect. We have religious factors here involved. So I could imagine that for a lot of you, this is somebody who is still in another marriage. This is, I think, maybe not for the majority, but at least for some of you who are listening to this reading, this is a third party situation, meaning that this person you have a crush on, your love interest, is still in a marriage with somebody else. Maybe even what I said in the beginning with children involved. And this is why this person is acting a little secretive and slow, right? I'm hearing the word slow moving changes. This is not like, you know, this person thinks about stuff and then all of a sudden is doing it. This person thinks about stuff a lot, okay? Especially when if this person is really married already with somebody. I mean, getting through a divorce is a big thing, right? I mean, and it takes time. It's not happening overnight. We have the reconciliation card, which is maybe the best card in the whole spread for you, pile number one. So what can you expect? You can expect reconciliation, yes. You can expect him or her to ask you out for a dinner, to explain stuff to you at the end of the day, at least, you know, like what you can expect is good energy, positive energy, right? Attraction, text messages, emails, right? Conversations from heart to heart. This is what you can expect, pile number one, which is good, right? But you have to give it some time. So the oracle card that I'm having for you, pile number one, is Fatum and the fates, right? And this is what I said before with the star card from the Lenormand deck. Yeah, this is a destined situation. This is all meant to be. Everything that's happening, as slow as it may happen, and maybe, yes, you are desperately waiting already for things to happen and waiting for the change and waiting for the transformation and waiting for this person to get in touch with his feelings and whatnot. But everything that happens, and this is kind of a reminder from the universe that we have this oracle card for you here, pile number 1 people, is destined and as meant to be. And as I said in another reading, the place where you are right now, you and also this other person, God circled on a map for you. Okay, so you are meant to be exactly where you are right now. And no matter how slow moving this energy is, no matter how long you have been waiting already, no matter how impatiently you are waiting and how desperate you feel, and maybe you feel like you cannot do anything at all here, but still, this is destiny, this is karma. Okay, and this situation is here to teach you something. And I said I know, so yes, I know that you know what I mean when I say this is a lesson for you. This is a lesson in maybe, I don't know, in being patient. This is a lesson in, like to trust. This is a lesson to believe in God and to believe in good things to happen, right? This is a lesson to stay positive no matter what, as it's written in the Bible. Holy and happy are only those people who do believe despite of proofs. Right? Do you believe or do you not believe? This is the question, right? And if you really believe in destiny and karma, and if you really believe that positive things are about to happen in your love life, then you believe it, right? And then stick to this thoughts and positive energy, okay? Do not get distracted. And we have also, like, as a double confirmation for you, pile number 1, which is beautiful to see, the yes card, right? So yes, I think you guys have a very special connection. Maybe even soulmates. We all know that we have a lot of soulmates. Your parents can be part of your soul family, your siblings, exes could also have been part of your soul family and could have been very important to you. But with this person, I see that, yes, also you have a very special connection. And yeah, I can't mention it enough, and I think I already did mention it enough. This is something special. This is meant to be. And I'm hearing that you will have communication in the nearest future. So the universe has no time. I can't tell you, what's the meaning of the nearest future? Very good question. I don't know. Don't ask me. But what I'm hearing right now is that there will be words spoken that are very important to you. This person is coming forward with a message. Maybe a hidden message, like maybe what I said, not very blunt and straightforward, with the deception card that we had, with the still wearing a poker face and being a little bit secretive and guarded. Like in terms of this person is also protecting himself a little bit still, but there will be communication, okay? This is what I'm hearing for you, pile number 1. Okay, so this is it for you guys. Let's move on to pile number 2. So if you have chosen pile number 2, yeah, which is the yellow citrine quartz, what is going on with you and this person? What is this person's current energy? So this person's current energy is pictured by the Queen of Pentacles. So number 1, this is slow moving energy. Maybe this is an earth sign. I think this is quite, this is not really interesting or important, whether this is a fire sign or an earth sign or whatnot, but maybe it helps you to resonate with the reading, okay? So do not give too much into those zodiac signs, please, especially not with my readings, because I am definitely not a I'm not an expert when it comes to astrology. But what I can tell you here with the tarot card, and since this is a pentacle, a coin card, it means that energy is slow moving. This is a person who thinks a lot. This is a person who uses his or her head a lot. And maybe even this could be someone who is listening to their intelligence and intellect more than to his or her heart, right? This is someone who gives a lot about money and career. Maybe a little bit similar with what we had with pile number 1 people, but still different. So you don't have to listen to pile number 1 as well, please. Please stay with your decision. If you've chosen pile number 2, this is for a reason, okay? So I think that this person is, the current energy, that this person is quite involved in projects related to job. This person is not so much connected with love energies. Yes, you may have been together, and yes, this person is in love with you. I don't know yet. We will see with the other cards. But right now, the current energy of this person is that this person is dealing with topics that have to do with career and finances and projects, you know, like job-related topics, job-related, maybe problems even. I don't know if this person is having any problems, but yeah, you know, like I am not catching so much love energy from this card. This is the current energy, okay? Maybe this is a workaholic. Could also be the case, right? I don't know. Yeah, someone who's taking care of his financial issues and money and career right now. Okay, so this is the current energy. What else? So what do they want when it comes to you? This is maybe a little bit more interesting for you. What does this person that you have in mind, pile number 2 people, what does this person want when it comes to you? Well, this person, since you show up, it wants you, obviously. So this is the female main person. Since almost 100% of my customers and listeners here, subscribers, are female, we can be almost 100% sure that this is you, okay? If we have this card coming up in a reading, this is you who are listening to the reading right now, even if you are a man, okay? I mean, my channel is not, you know, like gender specific. I'm not, I don't want to alienate any people. So if you are gay or transgender or whatnot, so feel free to turn around, you know, like the genders, just as you need them, okay? So this person is thinking about you. What do they want? They are thinking about you, definitely. They are thinking about themselves, you know, like being like this is the beer. And what is a beer? A beer is a very massive animal. People are afraid of this animal, you know. I mean, if you make a walk in a forest and you meet a bear, you are like panicking, you know, because a bear is very powerful, very strong. It can hurt you. And you have to be on guard, right? So this is an alpha animal, as we say in Germany, you know, like someone who likes to be in charge, someone who likes to be strong and yeah, someone who likes to be seen as a powerful person, okay? Maybe this is not what this person or how this person truly is, you know, like as in behind the scenes. Maybe, yes, this person also has doubts. Maybe this person also has some, you know, like self-esteem issues, but he wants to be strong for you. He wants to take care of you, okay? And we have the tree here. card number 5, and the tree stands for long life and something that's stable and a good and solid foundation, you know, like a tree, especially a huge tree like this one. You know, like even if there is a major thunderstorm, this tree is still there, right? And trees do have a very, very long life, you know, like hundreds of years they can survive. And regardless of the seasons, regardless of snow or, you know, thunderstorms or bad weather and strong winters and whatnot, the trees, they can survive. And this is what this person wants. This person wants something long-term and solid with you, obviously. So far, I mean, we will see what the other cards are bringing up, but with those 3 cards, and the question was, what does this person wants from you? I think there is definitely potential. This person is thinking about you for sure. I mean, otherwise you wouldn't have been here, you know, like in this spread. So let's get a little bit more into this energy. What can you expect? Yeah, right. Romantic feelings, soulmate, but also love yourself first. Yeah. I think this person, it's either you or this person who is thinking that you are not good enough for each other. Maybe you think that this person is way out of your league, or vice versa. Maybe this person thinks that you are way out of his league, right? Maybe this person or you is dealing with, as I said, self-esteem and self-confidence issues. Maybe this person or you, vice versa, I don't know, you have to see what you know, what resonates with you, because you know where you're at with this person. But could be that this person, yes, is thinking about you, and yes, does want something solid with you, something long-term, something, yeah, that is really, yeah, that has to do with commitment and engagement and whatnot. But still, you have to work on your self-love a little bit, either you or this person, okay? This is very important, because those cards, they do not come out for nothing, right? There's always a reason. So it's either this person or you that has to learn to love yourself first. I mean, yes, it is beautiful to be in love for every one of us, no, regardless of your age. You can be 20, you can be 40, you can be even 60 or 70, and still, I mean, people do fall in love. People, I mean, look at all those. Maybe, I don't know if you like gossiping, you know, like when it comes to the stars, you know, Hollywood or maybe Bollywood people, and you read in a magazine that Clint Eastwood, you know, like he is becoming a father again at the age of 70. Yeah, why is that so? Because even if you have a certain age, love is something beautiful, and people do fall in love, even if they are mature and you know, I mean, this is not only something for young people. And I'm just, I don't know why I'm mentioning that. Maybe some of you are already in a specific age and you think it's too late for love. Maybe this is the reason. I don't know, but you have to love yourself first. Yes, it's nice to be in love, and love is the most important and most healing energy in the world, but first of all, you have to learn how to love yourself, okay? And then you can give to others. Do not be a victim. Do not victimize yourself. Do not be do not depend on somebody else's love. And I don't know if you know Osho, which Osho is a very important spiritual teacher. He's not living anymore. He died years ago already, but still you can you can read his books and visit the place where he lived in India. And Osho said it in a very beautiful way. I love this quote a lot, and I use this quote a lot in my teachings. He said, you know what, if someone is responsible for your well-being, I assume that someone is also responsible for you not being well, for you being happy. So let me ask you a question then. If somebody else is in charge and responsible for your well-being and also for your unhappiness, what exactly is your job then? I mean, what are you in charge for? Okay, so, and this is, do you know what this means? I mean, isn't that a beautiful way to explain what it is when it comes to self-love? Self-love is very, very important. And I mean, especially if you are single already for a while and you think that you can't live without this person and whatnot, and if you are looking for your soulmate already for, I don't know, maybe a felt eternity, but still it is very important to love yourself first and to treat yourself in a good way and to be in charge and responsible for your well-being and also for your unhappiness. I mean, if you are unhappy, maybe even depressed, maybe you feel ugly, maybe you feel unworthy, maybe you do not have a lot of friends, maybe you have a bad time when it comes to your finances and when it comes to your job and whatnot, and your career is not happening at all, and you don't have any clue about what your life purpose is. I mean, you have to work that out, right? This is your duty. This is what you can fill up the void with. You can, if you feel a void, if you feel a lack of love in your life, if you feel that the person that you want is not present and it's not about to come within the next few weeks, then fill up the void. Fill up the void with something constructive, like something that's helping you to gain more self-esteem and self-love. But anyways, long story short, what to expect when it comes to this person? This is very, very much potential with the soulmate card and the romantic feelings card. I mean, you don't have to be a talented card reader to interpret those cards, right? This is clear language spoken here by the cards. Yes, this person, what to expect are romantic feelings, a connection, something good is about to happen. What to expect? Love. Let's put it that way. I mean, sometimes, yes, sometimes, not very often, but sometimes it's that easy. You can expect something very good to happen here in the future, pile number 2. It's easy as that. What oracle card do we have for you? Yin. So I think that with this person you healed a part, or you are able to heal a part of your femininity. Especially these days, we women, we have to be very strong, don't we? We have to be strong when it comes to the job, we want to be on the same level as the man, and like all the stuff, and I think that the Yin card is telling us here, for you pile number 2 people, that this connection, the soulmate connection that you have with this person, is healing a part of you being a woman, of you being a natural woman, as like Aretha Franklin is singing about in her famous song. This is what I'm hearing here. Being a natural woman, being in touch with your femininity, with your body, with how you are and who you are, like being intuitive, being spiritual, being in touch with nature, believing in romance and all this stuff that's, related to being a woman. And I think that maybe for some of you, you've always tried in the past, you've tried to be very strong and maybe even a little bit masculine, like wearing, how do they say it, a tough face, yeah, always trying to be very strong and doing everything all by yourself, like you've never maybe asked for help, I'm hearing. Even if you had to remodel and furnish your apartment, you tried to do as much all by yourself as possible. Like even if it was maybe very obvious that you needed help by a man. But you are strong. You are like how you say that in English, emancipation, you know what I mean? But now it's time for you to be a woman again, and to not do everything all by yourself. And the good thing is that for you, pile number 2, and this is so funny that this is a 2 also, since this is pile number 2, I'm hearing that you've worked a lot on yourself and you've healed a lot. You know, when it comes to your childhood issues and you know, like all those things that we are all carrying around. You've did a lot to heal those topics, and I'm almost hearing like you're done now. You've made it, okay? You've made it to the other side, and this is very, very good. And I'm hearing also I'm having listen to your intuition, which is kind of matching this yin energy card a lot, like almost 100%, right? Because if you are in your feminine energy, you do listen to your intuition. You know, it's just happening. You can't help it anyways. Maybe this is something that you try to avoid, maybe because you think that would make you vulnerable, you know. But now you understood that it's not making you vulnerable to listen to your intuition. It's making you stronger, okay? So I think I'm leaving it here. This is a very beautiful spread here for you, pile number 2. I think you don't have to worry about a thing, because very positive cards showed up for you, pile number 2. And I think a lot of work has been done already. Really, this is what I'm feeling. For you, pile number 2 people, whether you are a woman, whether you are a man, gay, transgender, whatnot, no matter, you've made it, and you've dealt with your problems and issues a lot already in the past. And this is now the final outcome that you can expect. Good things to happen. Meeting your soulmate. Maybe you don't have someone in your mind. I don't think so, but because, I mean, the reading is called like, what do they want? And so, but even if you think like, oh, well, I'm open, I don't really have someone in my mind yet, I'm hearing that you will find the one, okay? So, let's move on to pile number 3 people. Pile number 3 people. Let's get started. Hi. If you have chosen this quartz here, this greenish quartz, what is the current? Let's start by having a look into your person's current energy, okay? So, the person you are asking about, the person that you have in your mind, your love interest, your crush, or I don't know, is represented by the Justice card. Number 11, the Justice card. So the current energy of this person is trying to find balance when it comes to you. This person is trying to figure out things in the most fair way that's possible. We talk about fairness here. You know, like maybe this person has to make a decision, which is not easy for this person to make. Maybe this person is procrastinating this decision already for a while. But now this person really knows that he or she has to make a decision, and this person now is willing to make it. It maybe took this person a longer time, maybe very long time, maybe for some of you, but now this person is willing to find the right balance with you. We talk about justice, fairness, you know, being a team player, balance, right? To find the right balance. This is the current energy of this person. So next what we have a look into is, what do they want? What do they want when it comes to you? I mean, that was just the current energy. This person is thinking about making a decision, finding the right way, you know, making the next move. this person is thinking about stuff, you know, like wanting to be fair, especially if there are other parties involved. If it's not only about you guys, maybe there is a third party, maybe even a fourth party, maybe kids are involved and stuff, you know what I mean? And this person is really trying to find justice and fairness and to make the right decision without hurting people unnecessarily. I mean, if you get divorced and children are involved, you do hurt people. It's like that. I mean, you have to be honest, right? It's not working without tears. And of course, those kids, they want the parents to be together, you know? So this is maybe even the bad news with this card, that this decision took this person so long because of, yeah, the other persons that are involved. It could also be for some of you, and I have to be honest here also, that you've been through a breakup, you guys, and regardless of the fact whether there are other persons involved or not, this person now is trying to find the right balance to when it comes to you, you know, like maybe you still have to deal with some things. Maybe you live together in one shared apartment and now you have to deal with some finances, things, you know, financial stuff and the furniture. You have to divide it in a fair way. This could also be the case, right? So what else are we having? What is it that you can expect with this person in the nearest future? I'm hearing contracts are going to be signed. I'm hearing for some of you, you know, the tower is also could be the hermit in tarot. If this would be a tarot card, this would be the hermit. So yeah, I'm hearing for some of you, this is about a breaking up. This is about divorce. And not only this person is getting divorced for you in order to be with you, but also like you guys get divorced. So what can you expect for some of you? Pile number 3, yeah, this person is thinking about a breakup. This person is thinking about to not be with you anymore. And they really want that, you know, they try to make this fixed. This is the anchor card, right? To be stuck, to be fixed with something. The Clovers, this is a timing card. It speaks of things that will happen soon, let's say within the next 4 hours, days, or weeks, okay? And this is the Mountain. Yeah, getting over obstacles and delays and problems. And yeah, I need more cards. I definitely do need more cards. I don't want to make any prediction here. I'm going to be a little bit cautious with this spread, to be honest with you. What else? What are the angels saying when it comes to you? What can you expect? Stay optimistic when it comes to your love life. Get help from your friends and call out your soulmate. Yeah. So for you, pile number 3, to make it short, not because I'm in a hurry or so, but just, you know, like I'm trying to sum up and give you the essence of what these cards are talking about, okay? Trying to make a long story, because basically it's always a long story, you know, when it comes to love, but trying to make a long story short, because this is, I mean, only for the collective. This is not a personal reading. I read for a lot of people, and every scenario is different, of course. So try to feel and to sense what part of the message is for you. I think for the majority of the people who choose pile number 3, this is a person who has not yet made up his decision when it comes to you. Yes, you would like to know whether this person loves you, likes you, wants to be with you, could imagine a future with you. Maybe this is a crush that you are asking for, and you really, the only thing that you would like to know, you know, like out of curiosity, not because this is the most important thing in the world for you, but you know, like you have some time over this weekend and you find this reading and you think that maybe this is a good idea to find out whether this crush is having feelings for you also. But this person does not really know yet whether he has feelings for you or not. And this is what it makes it a little bit, let's say, complicated to read the cards. I do see that something is about to happen in the nearest future, you know, with the clover. So you will have some clarity and insights into this person's feelings and thoughts. But I do not see you guys being together as a couple in the nearest future with the Tower card, the Hermit card here. This is what I do not see. So if you are waiting for a reconciliation, for example, I do not necessarily see that. I do see that you will overcome obstacles and delays sooner or later, yes. Maybe with the help of your friends. Help of your friends could also mean, in a lot of cases, that the angels, they want you to connect with your friends again. Maybe you've been very much in your own world. Do you know what I mean? Maybe you've been very much, with yourself in the past. Thinking about this person, or maybe being with this person, trying to find a solution with this person. Maybe this relationship, if you had one with this person already, took a lot of your time and energy. And the flip side was that you had no energy and time for your friends anymore. So the angels, they do want you to connect with your friends again. Okay, get distracted maybe even a little bit, you know, like go to the movie cinemas with your friends, meet and go out dancing, you know, have a nice dinner with them, cook something together, go out and take care of your hobbies with your friends. If you have hobbies with your friends, like playing tennis or I don't know what. So the angels, they want you to get in touch with your friends again. Okay, that could definitely help the situation that you have with this person, especially if this person took already a lot of energy. They want you to stay optimistic when it comes to your love life, okay? Think positive and trust that something good is about to happen. Maybe, maybe even sooner than you think with the clover here, okay? And calling out your soulmate is also a reminder from the angels that, and this is quite interesting, you guys, is this person really the one that you want? Or did you maybe lost yourself in daydreaming and illusions? I'm just asking, because sometimes, and I know that from myself, I found myself falling in love, you know, or let's better say having a major crush on somebody, but it, you know, like later, it turned out that this is not someone I really wanted to be with. It was nice having a crush. You know, like it was nice having someone to think about and to have fantasies about, you know what I mean? But that was not love. That was, you know, like kind of living in an illusionary fantasy world, you know, like seeing everything through pink colored glasses and, you know, like building up castles in the air, because maybe this is something that you just needed. You know, maybe that was part of your healing from another relationship. So this is, you know, with this card, I'm catching that the universe wants you to ask yourself if this person is really your soulmate and the one you have been waiting for. Or could it be that you may interpret it a lot into the situation that is not based on true facts? I think I've never really said that in a reading. I don't know why this came up now, but I guess that it's, of importance for some of you at least. So yeah, maybe this was just nice, you know, like having a crush on someone, and that's it. You don't have to over dramatize everything when it comes to love or when it comes to having a crush or liking someone. I mean, you can go out with someone for a date more than once, even just like that. You know what I mean? Just like that. I mean, even if you are a woman, sometimes we women, we always want true love, big love, you know, like the one. And we think like, oh no, I don't go out with this person because I know this is not the one and I don't want to waste my time, you know, I'm too old for this and I don't want that. I don't want to keep up this person's feelings for me, you know, because I already know that I do not have feelings in return. But still you can have a good time. I mean, if there's someone who wants to go out with you and who wants to invite you for a nice dinner or to the movie cinemas, then just do it, okay? You don't have to lose anything. I mean, you don't have to lie to this person, telling this person that you are in love and head over heels, but still you can have a good time if it suits you, if it helps you. At the end of the day, they want you to stay optimistic and to really visualize again, what is it that you truly want when it comes to your soulmate? What is it that you truly want? Is this the one you want? Or is that just, you know, like an in-between transition? You know, this person is bringing you to the right person, okay? And this person is just, you know, like part of the big plan. It's not the final destination. It's like, you know, if you do a very long trip with the airplane and then after a while the plane has to stop at an airport, you know, like just to get refueled. So let's say if you want to go from New York to Sydney or Auckland, you have to have at least one stopover, right? Due to the refueling. And maybe this person is like a refueling station for you. And this is nothing bad. I don't mean it in a bad way at all, really. Don't get me wrong here, okay? Maybe this person was needed for you to refuel your batteries, to recharge your emotional body, and now you can move on, right? You had a good time with this person. It was nice having some fantasies and getting in touch with love again with this person. This was this person's duty, but maybe this is not the final destination, okay? So when we said they want you to visualize what you really want, and your oracle cards are meditation brings answers and also creativity. And I think those three cards all together, they sum it up in a good way, right? So go out and meditate, think about stuff, you know, like take time off for yourself and yeah, visualize what is it that you really want, okay? What is it that you truly want when it comes to soulmates, when it comes to love, when it comes to marriage, when it comes to your future plans? Where do you see yourself at in 5 years from now? Okay, be creative. Create your life. It's up to you. It's not only, you know, like, not everything is carved in stone. Let me say it like that. This is what I'm hearing. Not everything is really carved in stone, right? You are the captain, you are the main actor, you are the producer, and you are, the one who has something to say about it as well when it comes to your life and the future, okay? So I hope that made sense to you, pile number 3. This was maybe kind of weird for some of you. Maybe you think that you cannot resonate it and you choose the wrong pile, but I don't think so. I think it was a reason why you choose that pile, whether that was pile 1, 2, or 3. And if you have further questions, maybe you want to think about having a personal reading. I don't know, maybe that would be a good idea, and helping you in the process of visualizing what is it that you truly want. Well, I think I will leave it here, and I'm wishing you all the best. Okay, see you with the next reading. Bye bye. Namaste.